Hi. It's been a while since I've done one of these. If you don't know me, I'm Emma. I'm an intuitive business coach. I am all about slow, sustainable, scalable business advice. And I work with coaches, creatives, and anyone else who runs a business and wants to run their business in a bit of a different way. So I love going against the grain. And for years, when January came round, I would get into my goal setting mode and I'd start planning and really filling out the whole year and putting a lot of things on my plate, only to later on discover that I wasn't gonna make all of those milestones or goals. And then, of course, I start feeling negative and down on myself because I haven't done those things by the end of the year or halfway through the year, whatever it might be. I absolutely love this new way that I've figured out that really helps me to ground my energy for the year and give myself a container so that I'm able to still stay focused on the things that I want to be doing, but also gives me that space to expand in different directions. So I call these the three ways. Now, you might want to create one way, two ways, three ways, however many feels good for you. Now, I see a way as a path. It's a leading journey. It's pins on a map to follow. My three ways for this year came through right just before January, actually, as I was getting cozy and into my winter energy, and I'd start meditating more. So I was opening myself up to spirit, opening myself up to codes that wanted to come through. And these three words landed. The first is community, the second is creativity, and the third is consciousness. Now, I know these sound super simple and maybe not that elaborate. What do I mean by community? What do I mean by creativity? What do I mean by consciousness? This is something that's really personal to me. So when you go to think about what your way, your path will be for 2022, you may think of a word and then bring in all of the other aspects around that word. So, for example, my first word being community. I've just recently moved to a new place. I've left the city. I've now moved to the countryside. I'm in Somerset. All around me there's fields. There's 3 working farms in this area. I have more space than I've ever had before. I've got an office that I've not set up yet, hence why I'm in the kitchen at the moment. Also quite good lighting in here, so that works. And I'm coming away from using Instagram as my main tool for marketing, because I want to focus much more on creating real human connections. And so this is where the community piece comes in. I'm also going to be launching this year a new community for New Earth business leaders to join. That's going to be in the form of a mastermind in a few months' time. So if it's something you're interested in, then put a pin in that and come back later, because I'll be talking more about that as I start to share more on this platform. Another thing with community is I'm wanting to start, or I am now, here I am doing it right here, starting a YouTube community. Again, moving away from Instagram and working towards creating videos, explainers, tips and tricks for soul-led business owners like myself, and share these through the lives that I'm doing on YouTube. So that's another way that I'm going to be creating community. And on a deeper kind of psycho spiritual level, I'm wanting to build a a deep community that are able to hold me in my healing. So, moving from a big city to a new place where I know very little people, I've got this great opportunity to expand in a community that are, again, completely soul aligned, and also being really careful with my time, with my energy, where I put that, in order to build up a really solid, caring community, that so that we can support each other on our journey, whether that be in business, in family life, in relationships. I'm so excited about this year, and the community aspect. And so you can see how this is very different from the physical goal setting. So what I was doing before was saying, right, I need to get X amount of people on training, on a course, or I need to be sending this amount of emails per week, or this is my financial goal for the year. I have some of those, but they are not my big focus. My big focus for this year is more on the lifestyle side of things. It's the tangible, real day to day. How do I want to be getting up in the morning? How do I want to be sharing my work? How do I want to be seen in the world? And going back to community, I want to be seen as a community leader. I want to be seen as a community builder, as somebody who creates amazing, safe, playful spaces for entrepreneurs, for coaches, for creatives to come and to share their work and to share their ideas. And so I'm not going to go into my other two, which is creativity and consciousness, right now. Um, I'll talk about them on a different video. What I'd like to offer you now is a way to tap into your own ways, whether it's one, two, or three, however many you want to go for. Open yourself up to receiving a path, receiving the breadcrumbs, the trail that you're going to follow this year. So, as with a lot of my work, we always go inwards to go outwards. Everything starts inside. I find it so important to be able to get out of the thinking mind, the rational mind, the one that says, oh, I can't do this, maybe not now, it's not the right time, so and so has already launched that, so why me? Let's just swipe that to the side for a moment and take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Big sigh. Breathe in again through your nose and out through your mouth with a big sigh. Give yourself a shake. Any little static, funny energy that feels like it's blocking you or it's in your way. I like to do this with my hands, like shaking it off, shake it off, shake it off, shake it off. And then find yourself in a comfortable position. Perhaps rock your hips forwards, backwards, maybe some circles with your upper body and some big shoulder rolls. Ironing out those creaks and cracks and creases. And allow your breathing to come to its natural rhythm. Invite a softness into your body. This beautiful body that gets you out of bed every day, and takes you to the places that you want to go, engages you in the experiences that you want to have. Keep breathing your beautiful breath in and out, expanding your lungs, allowing them to softly deflate, expanding them again. Each breath, each little molecule of oxygen, send your blessings to this amazing energy that we get to behold every day. Give gratitude to the plants, the trees that create this supply of oxygen for you. Always starting our practice with gratitude, with thanks, even though sometimes life is tough and things happen that we don't naturally feel grateful for. There are elements and specks and sparks of things that are good in life, that give to you, that give to me. And this is what we are grateful for. And visualize yourself expanding now. Imagine you're growing in size. As you grow in size, you're able to hold more energy, more ideas, more creativity. Give yourself a color and assign yourself a texture, a frequency. Perhaps this color is bright, getting brighter and brighter as you're expanding more and more. Opening up to source, to creativity, to all potentialities. Take a deep breath in now through your nose and hold for 6 seconds. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale. Inhale. When you get to the top, hold for 6 seconds. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale. And one last time, deeply inhale through your nose. When you get to the top, hold for 6 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, and as you exhale, I want you to imagine that you're sending roots from the base of your body deep, deep down into the earth, where they connect with the crystalline grids of Gaia. These grids are expanding in all 4 directions. North, the south, the east, and the west, calling on those directions, calling on our luminous ancestors, our luminous guides to come in now and support this unfolding, to support this way showing. This year is holding so many opportunities for you. Whatever you want to manifest, whatever you want to bring in, is within your reach. If you can visualize it in your mind's eye, if you can attune your frequency in your body, if you can really feel what it would be like to have that thing that you want, then it will be done. So it is, so it is, so it is. I invite you now to call in your higher self. Your higher self stood directly in front of you. Gaze into their eyes. See yourself for who you really are. That divine spark, that light being, that pure goodness, essence of source energy, connected to all realms at all times. Your higher self is there to provide you with wisdom, to hold you as you grow this year, to give you the support that you need. Now I invite you to connect heart to heart. Send a wave of golden energy into the heart of your higher self. And as they receive it, they send it back. And you begin to see this beautiful figure of eight, this golden thread connecting both of you. And the energy circling in the infinity symbol. And now ask if it feels good for you. Ask to be given your path for the year, your way. Without judging, without trying, just open to it. And let that information and those codes get downloaded into your energy body, into your physical body. Now, call in some codes. Open to the language of light, to ground and to integrate your way, your path for 2022. Ushtama herakaya tata. Ishtatargi koyamaya tata shikiraka. Imhi korkoshuktatari tata shikatiyaraka oshotatara. Ishtarki miyatatariyata kiaraka ishtatariya. Ishtaraimenan ishtarakia karayima hatiya raka. Irakati taramuya kakai rakatash tatanyata. Mieta kaikera koish tarimea tata. Ishtanime tata herkoya tatoshamanta herikia tatatushutaramia ishtakakaya haimia tutushintarakaya tatatashintatarima a ishtatariya na ishkamayarkaya tatatatariyarkaya grounding, allowing the light codes, the vibration, the sound to do what it needs to do. Laikiaraka ishtatarimi tatastakatayama ishtatarimi oya tata shiktarimi. Okay, sending the codes now deep down into the ground through your roots so that they can connect with the grids of Gaia. Bringing your expanded light body in now. Visualize yourself getting a little bit smaller. No less strong, no less powerful. Just coming back into your center, sending your codes down into the ground. Now they have been integrated. Take your time. Let everything settle where it needs to settle. Know that you are whole. Know that when you deeply remember like this. This is bigger than any goal setting, business planning that you can ever do. When you slow down, when you listen to nature, when you listen to the light codes, when you listen to your higher self and your inner world speaking to you, this is where we start. We start with the breath. We start with listening. Place one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly. Feel your chest rising and falling. Listen to your breath, sounding similar to the sea, the waves, drawing closer onto a beach and further away as the tide goes out. And now bring a little bit of movement back into your body and send a big wave of gratitude out to any guides, spirits, luminous ancestors that have been present and with you today in this moment. And I would love, love, love to understand some of your ways. What words came in? What path are you being called to this year? What is going to anchor you into the present moment? So please do use the comments below to let me know your way for the year. And I will see you in the next video very soon.